Islam, 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 family. All rise and stand and remain standing into perpetuity. This is a sovereign, living, ancient, Article 3, Moorish American Al-Moroccan Consular Court action. I am Chief Justice Duran Edward Murrow Bay in capitis diminutio nolo in red ink in proprio persona sui juris in proprio solo and in proprio heredis. I am the law. I am the government. I am the Moorish American sovereign. I am the people. I am the president. I am the governor. I am the mayor. I am the chief of police. I am the sheriff. I am the ultimate authority. There is no authority above me. Okay? I, as Chief Justice Duran Edward Murrow, has the authority over the Moorish Oracle, which is the Moorish Oracle. Okay? And I'm here to do a reading. Okay? Family, I'll be starting out using the Chosen Ones 144 deck from Majid Got the T, Majid the High Priestess, LLC. Okay? And I'd like to share something with y'all about Majid. I've been listening to Majid for a long time. Okay? And Majid got the tea. Okay? Majid truly got the tea. Majid been giving me the tea for a long time, and she's been helping me along my path, with understanding and overstanding into what's going on in my life, or confirming what's going on in my life, what's coming up next, what to look for. And one thing in particular I like to express is that just about maybe a week, a creation or so ago, a creation is a week up under the Gregorian calendar to the Moors is a creation, okay? 7 days is a creation. So approximately 2 creations ago, Maji got on and she was talking about some of y'all might be divine readers, and I'm not quoting her, okay? Y'all might be divine readers, okay? And I felt like I had the potential to read, but I thought that I couldn't read, okay? And she said some of y'all are natural readers, okay? I didn't quite pick up on what she meant by natural, other than it came naturally, but I didn't perceive in my mind what it looked like when it comes natural until I experienced when it came natural. Okay, so let me share. Just a couple of days ago, let's say it was, let me see real quick. I got it written down here. I can just turn and look and let you know real quick or quick enough. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Yesterday. It was yesterday. What's the day? Day is the 20. Okay, yeah, day 25th. Okay, it was yesterday. Main time going by slow. When I'm sitting here, wanting something else to do, taking a break from my work, and I see my decks of cards. I said, let me read. Even though I have no access to the internet or Wi-Fi to look it up, I told myself, let me just try to do it without it. Just a thought. I need something to do. So I grabbed the deck. I go through Maji's Chosen One 144 deck first. Okay, I get that. Okay, and then I go another deck, and I flip And I looked at the card, and unbeknownst to me, I read through the spirit what it meant to me. And I kept going until I got to 6 cards. And then I looked at the card at the bottom, which was my 7th card. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first reading, inspired by Maji got the tea. Thank you, Maji. I love you, Maji. You know what I'm saying? I've been loving you for a long time. You got that tea. I'm going to keep listening to you for that tea. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely tapped in. Okay. Thank you, Maji. Love you, Maji. Okay. So we're going to get right into Maji's The Chosen One 144 deck and see what we get popped out here. Trauma just popped out. I'll show it to y'all in a minute. Okay. I'm just going to do a few cards. Okay. Another one. Work with Crystals just came out. And this is for any and everybody that the message applies to. You know, apply where it fit. Okay. All right. Another card, Earth Angel Healer came out. We got Wake Up come out. We're going to go over these in a minute. I'll just let y'all know what they are as they fall along. I see it. I can't see the other card, so I can't tell you what that is. Okay, another card, which is Twin Flame Mission. Okay. We're going to get 1, 2, 5, 6. We got one more card. One more. Oh, there we go. There we go. 2 came out, so we got to go with 8 today. Which is Shaman and Divine Protection and Intervention. And gotta go with 9 cards because we gotta look at the bottom card. It says, not only are you a miracle, one is on his way to you. Okay? So let's go through this. And the other one is Ancient Egyptian Ancestors. We're gonna start with the card on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now, for a lot of y'all, like I said, those who it applies to, not only are you a miracle, one is on his way to you. Okay? So somebody got miracles coming because you are a miracle. Okay? Miracles draw miracles. Okay? All right. The next one, work with crystals, fam. Work with crystals. Let me show y'all this other one too. All right. Work with crystals. I work with crystals. As y'all see, I got 2 crystals on my neck. Okay. I can't tell you what they are. I'm still working with them. I gotta learn. I gotta remember. And I've got to tell you, I've been on a journey. Got a lot going on, but I'm pushing through it. I'm making it. You know what I'm saying? And each step, I'm a success. Okay. As a lot of y'all going through that journey too. Going down that path is rough, but you can't give up. Got to keep going, okay? Remember what you can, and then later on, when you have time to put in a little bit more study and research, what you're going to do because it's in your nature, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get it in, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how we move, okay? So work with crystals, man. Work with your crystals. The next one is Earth Angel Healer, okay? Now, a lot of y'all don't know what an earth angel is. And some of y'all do know what an earth angel is. It's in the word. A lot of y'all may not believe in angels. Okay? But let me tell you what an angel is from the Moorish perspective. Okay? An angel is a thought of Allah manifested in the human flesh. Okay? Let me make a distinction for you. Okay? Prophet. Okay, according to the Moorish lessons. A prophet is a thought of Allah manifested in the flesh, okay, in the physical. I mean, it comes in a way where you can see it with your physical eye, okay. That's my drawing, okay. Now, angel is a thought of Allah manifested in the human flesh. Remember I told you about the 3 different levels of yourself? Physical, the mental, which is the human, and then the spirit, okay. Now, the human is the next level from the physical, in between the spirit and the physical, which is human. Angels deliver messages in human flesh. It means you got to be tapped in. You got to be on your journey. You know what I'm saying? Your mind got to be open to receive messages from angels. Okay? So now, with that in mind, if you see people that's delivering messages, that's what angels do. Angels carry messages to the four corners of the world, to all nations. What are we doing? We're delivering messages to the four corners of the world, to all nations. So we are considered earth angels. Okay? We ain't tooting our own horn. We are who we are. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see it as a big thing, it don't mean we're not that. Okay? We are who we are. Okay? We're going to be who we're going to be. Okay? All right. So earth angel, healers. Okay, healers. Some of y'all earth angels are healers as well. I'm a healer. Okay? I'm a natural herbal healer. I heal with herbs. Right now, I got a herbal tincture that's consists of red ginseng, Panax ginseng, goat tucolo leaf, and it's seeped, meaning it sets in for a period of time, which I let mine set for 3 months, in Grand Marnier, which is a cognac and a liqueur, and Martell VS. Okay, I got 2 different flavors. Okay, I got a batch that just came up. I haven't issued it out yet, but it's in the work. Okay, I got bottles sitting around of the other kind, waiting to go out as well. As soon as I get time to jump on top of that project. Okay, so I'm an earth angel and I'm a healer. And we got a lot of y'all out there that are earth angels and healer. All I got to say is, keep up the good work, fam. Keep being you. Don't let nobody discourage you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about advertising yourself as an earth angel. Just be an earth angel. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it'll be less confusion. But you can say it on your live, doing your videos. You know what I'm saying? Just don't tell everybody you run into. Okay? Unless you want to and your spirit dictates that you do. Okay? And it works out for you. The next card found is ancient Egyptian ancestors. We tapped in, fam. We got ancient Egyptian ancestors, which is why we're doing the work we're doing, because we're carrying on the work of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? We're re-establishing ourselves, our empire, our estate, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. Okay? That's what makes us abundant. That's what makes us wealthy. Okay? Next card, fam, is Twin Flame Mission. Okay? Some of y'all got twin flames coming in. Okay? I got a twin flame coming in because we got a mission that we got to do together. It's not designed for us to do by ourselves, fam. You know what I'm saying? We got a partner. Everything in nature has a partner. You know what I'm saying? Especially the most intelligence of all creation, which is man and woman. We got to have a mate. Okay? It's just sometimes we got to go without a mate to go through our transformation, to go through the metamorphosis in the cocoon to come out a beautiful butterfly, flying and successful and operating in our power. Okay? Next card, family. Trauma. A lot of y'all overcoming trauma. Some of y'all still going through some trauma. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, keep moving, be diligent, be courageous, be persistent. You can overcome your karma, fam. I said karma, trauma. You're going to overcome your trauma. And that trauma ain't no joke, fam. And I need y'all not take it lightly. Okay, it's very serious, which means you got to cut off everybody that you need to in order for you to heal, especially if you're around people that's still triggering you. You know what I'm saying? And making it difficult for you to heal. Fam, nobody is more important than you healing. Not your daughter, not your son, not your mama, not your daddy, not your sister, not your brother, nobody. Friends, associates, partners, if you got a partner, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's important. Because you know why? If you make yourself less important to make them important, you neglect yourself. And if you neglect yourself, you're going to neglect them because you're not operating 100%. You're not operating in your fullest power. You know what I'm saying? You're wounded. You can't perform your best wounded, fam. So you got to sacrifice for a period of time just for you to heal so you can come back and give your best. So you can come back and fulfill your responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the story with Abraham and his son when Allah, Lord of Mari, the Most High Mother and Father, called Abraham, according to the story. Whether it's true or not, we're going to make sense of it, okay? Everything and all things can be made sense of. You know why? Because everything comes from the truth. You know what I'm saying? Even the lie. That's how they get you to believe in the lie, because they took some truth. So the truth in here, we're going to pull out of the story and we're going to demonstrate, okay? Now, Abraham was tested, you know what I'm saying? Because he had a mission, you know. He was tested by the Most High asking him to bring his son to the altar and sacrifice him. He wasn't sacrificing him physically, okay? But if you look at it like that, there can't be no meaning unless you apply your mind, your intelligence to the story, okay? Because it just wasn't a physical act. If it was a physical act, it had a purpose, it had a meaning. Why? Because the story unfolded. You don't have to do that, Abraham. You have showed your faith. You know what I'm saying? So his son was never in any danger. You know, the Most High was testing his faith to see if he's willing to sacrifice for the greater good. And he was willing. The same way you got to be willing to sacrifice for the greater good, fam. You know what I'm saying? If you got to go to the hotel, you got to go up to the cabin, you got to go to another family member, you know what I'm saying, and get your healing on, that's what you need to do. And have somebody else attend to your responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? To whatever degree you can. But you can make it happen. All you got to do is figure it out. Because where there's a will, there's a way. And you're going to figure it out, fam. Trust me. I done went a long time without figuring something out. And guess what? One day it came to me. Like my gift. Like this gift. It just opened up to me. But I've been seeing I had the gift the whole time. I just didn't perceive it. So the answer's in you. You got to go within and find it. All right, next card, fam. Divine protection and intervention. Okay? In all that you do, fam, you're protected. Okay? There's always going to be a divine intervention to aid and assist you in keeping you moving forward. You know what I'm saying? If you get stuck, you know what I'm saying? Divine intervention and interference going to help you out of it. All you got to do is keep going, be patient until it unfolds. Because in the time that it takes to unfold, and you moving, you constantly working, you constantly trying, whatever you need to overcome during those times, that's what you overcome. Whatever comes to you that you begin to see that you didn't see before, that's what you got to do first before the unfoldment. That's why I say keep going, because it's something you got to experience. Something that's got to be revealed to you. You know what I'm saying? Something you got to see, know, or whatever. You got to go through it. You know what I'm saying? And once you get that, and you get that down, you can move forward and receive what it is that you've been looking for, that you've been anticipating. But everything comes in due season. It's just sometimes something else has to come first. Okay? Same way John the Baptist came before Jesus. Purity had to come before love. And that's what we're going through, fam. Purity. And once we purify certain things in our life, it's time to graduate. It's time to move forward. It's time to move up. Okay? Next card, fam. Shaman. A lot of y'all are shamans. Okay? I've been informed that I was a shaman, having looked deep into being a shaman. You know what I'm saying? But it's high honors to be a shaman. It's like a spiritual leader, a spiritual guide. You know what I'm saying? A spiritual awakening. Okay? But it goes deeper. It's got more specifics. Like I said, I still have to look into it. Okay? But it's a gift that we have to embrace, know, and be. Okay, fam? All right. Next card, fam. And the last card of the chosen ones, 144. Okay, wake up, wake up. Every day is a wake up, fam. Don't you wake up every day when you lay down at night? So if you do that physically, then you have to wake up mentally every day. Okay, every day it's got to be a wake up call. Because it's something that needs to be awakened in you. Because there's so much power in you that needs to be brought out. You can't bring it all out at once. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing at a time. One thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? Because you got unlimited potential for progress. You know what I'm saying? You got unlimited resources within you, fam. Because God is in you. A guidance is in you. You know what I'm saying? It means you are infinite. It means a whole lot to learn about you. Okay? All right, fam. That's a reading from the Chosen One 144 deck. I'll be going to my next deck. I don't remember having a particular name. It's just the tarot cards, okay? And as you see the cards, you might identify them and know them as a particular name. You can always share it in the chat, even though it's not a live video and it's recorded. You know what I'm saying? When you do see it, you may comment, okay? And I will see your comment. Okay, fam. Let's shuffle real good here. And we're going to pick from the deck. Even though I can let them fall. Last time I did my video, I was on the deck and they got like holes in the grooves. I don't know why they got like that. It was retarded. You know what I'm saying? Whoever thought of that? But I don't have to worry about that now because I'm inside. And if they fall, I can pick them up easily. Okay. So let's see. We had the first 2 or 3 fall first, and then we'll pick from the last 4 or the last 3, and then we're going to use the bottom card, you know what I'm saying, to see what the bottom card is, all right? Okay, ain't nothing falling yet, fam. Shuffle a little more. Let's try to get over. I'm going to let that fall out there. It made it all the way except my finger held on to it. The tip of my finger. So he was gone. Okay, or it was gone. Don't got to be a he or she. But it can be whatever you make it, fam. Whatever you say it is. Because you are the authority, fam. If you are the authority. All you got to say be is it, and it is. Okay, this is the Moorish Oracle with Latif Obedike. That's the name we're going to go by in the Moorish Oracle form, setting, or spiritual format. Okay. Nothing no more for that, man. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, 3 of them. I think we're going 3 and 4, right? Okay. So we're not going to look at no reverse, everything upright, everything positive. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no low vibrations, okay? This is a Moorish Oracle. Everything have vibration. All right. First card, the Page of Swords, fam. The Page of Swords, and what this card tells me, because the guy standing like this, like he got a bat in his hand, you know what I'm saying? And with me, the sword represents the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know how to say the pen might have been the sword? You can speak something into existence, but when you put it on paper, a lot more power, okay? So the sword representing the truth, it's like he taking that truth and he having a ball with it, literally, you know what I'm saying? Swinging it, you know what I'm saying? Letting that truth out, okay? He's speaking that truth. That's what this represents. He's speaking, demonstrating in his words, his works, and his deeds, okay? So it's a lot of y'all out there, y'all speaking your truth, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever your gift is, you know what I'm saying? You're swinging the truth in your skills, in your talents, in your potential, and you being your best self in that area, okay? All right, fam, next card. it is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it's a hand reaching out from the sky. Not necessarily the top of the sky, but just out of nowhere. Let me say it like that. It's reaching out of nowhere, and it's holding up this coin with this 5-pointed star. And this is a light green coin, okay? So it reminds me of the Moorish star, you know what I'm saying? Which is a 5-pointed green star, okay? So it's the power of the Moorish people rising. A lot of y'all don't know y'all Moorish, but y'all Moorish. Those who think you're black. You've been lied to by the previous enactment, system that was in play, because we were up under, we appeared to be up under, because they operate up under a color of authority and color law, which is the appearance of law and the appearance of authority. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't real, okay? And this represents that the Moors have risen again, okay? We have the power, you know what I'm saying? We have the wealth, you know what I'm saying, in our hands. We got the whole world in our hands. We got, remember that song? Okay, so we got the whole world in our hands, fam. You know what I'm saying? Take your power and fulfill your calling. You know what I'm saying? And in my case, demonstrating love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice universally, because we are not at war. I repeat, we are not at war. I repeat a third time, we are not at war. Okay? That's that card, Ace of Pentacles. All right, next card, fam, we got the Page of Pentacles. Okay? So we got 2 pentacles and 2 pages. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, the Page of Pentacles, it looks like a Moor, okay? That's holding up his pinnacle, which is the 5-pointed star, and holding up in both hands. So he got the whole world in both his hands, okay? So the Page of Pentacles gets Ace of Pentacles. The Ace represented, okay, a single pinnacle. So this is probably representing certain people, okay, that's getting their pinnacles. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of us, or a lot of you all. But us, we getting our pinnacles. Or in the process of getting our pinnacles. Some got their pinnacles, some in the process of getting their pinnacles. Some don't even know they got pinnacles coming, or don't know how the pinnacles are coming, okay? So this right here is an actual individual, you know what I'm saying, that got their pinnacle, okay? And they holding up and they admiring their pinnacle. They admiring the work they doing, you know what I'm saying? And they practicing that work on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? And being grateful that they got this gift that they can share with the world, okay? Because they got mountains in the background and got trees, you know what I'm saying, life, you know what I'm saying? So things is blossoming from them shining their gifts and talents and skills. Okay, so that's what they're saying to me. Okay, the next 4 cards, family, we're going to pick, and we're going to shuffle each card for each card. Okay, and then the last shuffle, you know what I'm saying, we're going to pick that card, and we're going to leave the deck as is, and we're going to look at the bottom card, or we'll shuffle it and get the bottom card, whichever one we decide to do at the time we do it, okay? Okay, now, we're going to go in here, we're going to pick, see how I did this, and then I went through it, so I'm going to go back and pick this card here. And this is going to be the 7 of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? We got a total of 3 pentacles. Man, somebody about to get some pentacles. So just going back looking, got the hand coming out of the sky. It's like the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just going back, seeing it again and combining them together. You got that hand coming out of nowhere with the offer of the pinnacle, okay? That represents the spirit, okay? In other words, we so tapped in, we doing our work, we already know we got something coming. You know what I'm saying? It's just divine order, okay? So before anything manifests, it has to be a thought first. You know what I'm saying? And before it's a thought, the Most High got to approve of it. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to go through the spirit, because everything is spirit. You are spirit. You're not your body. You're not your mind. These are just tools given to you to operate in. You are actually a spirit from the divine. Our lesson tells us, I'm just going to say that we're spirit, okay? That we're spirit from on high. Always been here, always will. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to keep coming back in different bodies, maybe in different forms and different life forms, I don't know. But we're going to come back, at least as this form that we're in now, or a similar one, okay? Because it's the one I'm in now, okay? So I'm going to come back in a similar form. I have 5 fingers on each hand and all that, right? Leg, head, and leg, okay? So, with spirits, then this Page of Pentacles, him holding up a pentacle, let's say this is a thought pentacle, you know what I'm saying? And he's thinking about his pentacle through observing it, you know what I'm saying? And what this pentacle represents. And then this 7 pentacles is where he's holding like a staff or something, it's a stick, or what they call them, staff. Which wise men carry staff. So he's a wise one. It shows that he didn't put in a lot of work, and he didn't got a lot of rewards. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles prove it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just one pentacle like this guy got, or one pentacle like it's being handed out of nowhere. He got 7. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's in his abundance. You got some of y'all probably just came into y'all abundance. And there's others y'all that's coming into y'all abundance real soon. Okay? And then there's other y'all that's admiring y'all abundance that has yet to come through your gifts, talents, and skills, because you're flowing and consistent with that. You know what I'm saying? And then some maybe be starting their gifts, talents, and skills, so that pinnacle is potential for you, okay, to eventually visualize and then receive, okay? So that's what the 7 of Pentacles is after putting in so much work, he accumulated a lot of abundance, you know what I'm saying? And he's looking and admiring his work and what it produced for him, okay? We're going to shuffle, and we're going to draw another card from the center. All right. Pick from the top, always from the top. Y'all not going to believe this, but y'all going to believe when you hear it. This is the 8 of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Now, this guy, he's working on his pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving more clarity. Okay, and I'm just going to go back one card. What I said about that card, he's observing his abundance. Let's just say he's been working so long that his abundance finally came in, where he took a break, where he going on a vacation. He enjoying some of his abundance. And he probably looking at his abundance and be like, yeah, man, what can I do with this? Imagine what all he can do with it, what he can get, how he can reestablish himself to make his talent, skills, and gifts more prolific and invest in them, okay? Now, this guy here in the 8 of Pentacles, he working on his pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? That means he already been on his vacation. He obtained his wealth, his abundance, been on vacation, enjoyed himself. Now, he's investing more time and energy into his abundance, in his coins. You know what I'm saying? He's perfecting it. He's fine-tuning it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always room for improvement, fam. Okay? So some of y'all might be at this level. Okay? All right. We're going for the 6th card and the last card that we're going to pull. Okay? The card after that is the card gonna be at the bottom. We gotta pull that. Okay. I ain't had to pull this. This card jumped off. You go, this is the card. You don't gotta pull me. I'm coming out. This needs to be heard. And guess what this is? This is the Eight of Wands. So you got Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. So I'm already feeling the energy from this card. Now from the Eight of Pentacles, this dude working on his craft, you know what I'm saying? Perfecting his coin. And what happens? He sent 8 wands out flying. This is his skills, his talents, his abilities. He been in work mode. He's shooting them out now. Delivery, you know what I'm saying? Performance, you know. And it's for the people to receive. You know what I'm saying? And 8 is an abundant letter as well, a number as well. Okay? So yeah, that's what 8 of Wands. And they in the air. You know what I'm saying? In the air. So I'm going to shuffle, and then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to look at the card at the bottom. I should look at the card when that card flew out. You know what I'm saying? But if it's meant for that card to be at the bottom, it's going to show right back up there. So I'm going to count to 7, and then I'm going to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, the card at the bottom found. Let y'all look at it first. It look like the I'm trying to read it through the account. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Okay. You know, there's different levels to this thing, right? Even though this person got the truth, you know what I'm saying, and he's swinging his sword, you know what I'm saying, delivering his truth, showing his talents and skills in the way that he's doing. And from that, the Most High, that's what it's telling me, the hand that's coming out of nowhere is the Most High, which is him reaching his peak, or a peak that he never reached before within himself. And he's being rewarded with this gift. That pentacle, yeah, that Ace of Pentacle right there represents the gift in itself. Okay? You know, he found his gift like I found my tarot gift. Okay? And you see how I'm flowing. You know what I'm saying? So I found my gift, and then the next Page of Pentacles is one admiring their gift. They're looking at their gift like, man, look what I received. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the next person, he start to receive rewards, which is the 7 of Pentacles. He start receiving the rewards from his gift, to where now you can look at him, man, look at what my work did. Now, the rewards can be reviews for a lot of y'all that got a whole lot of reviews. In the Page of Pentacles before that, you admire it is looking at your work on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and it could be the interactions of people, you know, participating. It could be various things, you know what I'm saying? Just you admire the fact that you reached this point. You know, it could be you finished doing a reading, and it was so prolific and it was so profound to you that you admired it, okay? But then it's going to come a time where some of y'all might be at now where y'all receive rewards, whatever that reward is, okay? Like I said, it could be reviews, it could be funds, you know what I'm saying? It could be people interacting and telling you that you are a lifesaver, you got the tea, you got the juice, you know what I'm saying? You got that thing, you know, you give it like no other, you know what I'm saying? Those could be your 7 of Pentacles, okay? And then the next 8 of Pentacles, it shows a man working on the pinnacle. So you could be fine-tuning your craft, fine-tuning your skills, you know what I'm saying, making them better, you know what I'm saying, advancing and adding to them. You know, it's kind of like this. I got the Moorish Oracle that I just began. I also got Moorish Thought, you know what I'm saying, where I share knowledge, wisdom, and inner and understanding into the science of self, okay? I got that. You know, and I got some other things that coming out that I'm not going to speak on right now. So I've been working on mine. I've been perfecting it and creating additional things. You know what I'm saying? Because some of my gifts are unfolding. Okay, so some of y'all could be there. And then you got the Eight of Wands. You know what I'm saying? From working on that gift, you start shooting them out. You know what I'm saying? You start to shooting them out in better ways. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could be advertising. You know what I'm saying? You can start new pages. You know what I'm saying? You can be doing whatever new or improvement on your gifts, talents, or skills. Okay? All right. So with this Knight of Wands, after you do that, Knight of Wands, this is a guy that got a helmet on with wings on it. You know what I'm saying? See, now you're flying. You know what I'm saying? You're flying within yourself because you earn your wings. You're successful. You know what I'm saying? What you do has proven to be of value, of worth, not just to yourself, but to other people. Okay? And you got, he got a cup in his hand. You know what I'm saying? A gold cup, like the gold coin. So you just don't got coins. You got a cup to put your coins in. Okay? You know, so you carrying around a whole lot of coins in your cup. You know, and you got on this robe or this guard that's blue and red. You know what I'm saying? Blue represents the blue ethers, which is a certain level that you have tapped into. Okay? You know, you have brought about a spiritual and divine change within yourself and your environment. That's what it's telling me. And that red represents the blood, meaning you represent the people. Okay? That's what they're saying in this card right now, in this read. Okay? That you represent the people. You stand for the people. You know, and you giving back to the people. Not just your gifts, you know what I'm saying? Your skills, your talents, and abilities and potential, but you giving back. You giving some of your coins. And you might even have plans, or some of y'all might be in the process of opening the door by teaching something new to the people. You know what I'm saying? So the people can find their gifts. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something we haven't done within our community, because we ain't really had it like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as financially, to be able to invest in people and help people find their gifts, talents, and skills. You know what I'm saying? Allow people to go into music and learn music, different instruments. You know what I'm saying? If you sing, or if you're a positive rapper, rap. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're a motivational speaker, you know, people invest in you and help you along the way so you can focus on what you love doing and bring the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all at that level, y'all helping people be their best self on a physical level by issuing monetary funds or clothes or shelter or transportation or whatever it is that the people need. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this 7th card represents for me, which is the Knight of Cups. Okay, because you're the king over your cup. A knight is not necessarily a king. A knight is more of a soldier. You know what I'm saying? A knight is more of a soldier, warrior. You know what I'm saying? A warrior for truth. You know what I'm saying? You're a warrior for truth for the people. That's what you are. That's what that represents, a warrior for the people. Yeah. And that's definitely me, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely me. Okay, that's what I got for y'all, fam. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it was insightful. It guided you. It touched home. It resonated with you. You know what I'm saying? And if it didn't, you can always catch the next reading, fam. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and happiness. This is the Moorish Oracle, Latif Obadiah, here to share insight. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this is, insight into the tarot cards. All right, fam. Y'all have a great one.